There is so much in God that we have not explored. There is so much in God that we have not seen. There is so much in God that we have not touched. That's why we are where we are. And a generation must rise that will become angry and say, whatever it is that is in God that makes for victory, I must access it before I leave here. I am not about to be at the mercy of another man. I'm not about to be at the mercy of any system of the world. I want to find what the apostles found, that they did not just live, but they wrote about and spoke of, to the point that my life will become a witness of these dimensions. This is what my burdens will be, because I want to live the victorious life that is in Christ Jesus. You see, because we have not been taught wisdom, it now looks as if hear the scriptures, hear messages, and be religious. But if you have crisis in life, better look for real help. In fact, they make it look now as if what pastors are preaching is something to psych you and to make you religious. But when you have a problem, better look for real answer. And so you can come to church, that's fine. But if you are sick, if you know what is good for you, go to the hospital. You can come to church, that's fine. But if you are poor, better go look for somebody to teach you a trade. If you are lonely, that's fine. If you are in church, that's fine. But if you are lonely, better go to the world and seek pleasure that will satisfy your soul. And so we come to church to practice religion, and we go into the world to seek real answers. And the question is, why are we so? Because we have not touched God. We have not seen the realms of God. And so tonight, I want to show you the authority and the excellency of wisdom, so that you will know why you were created and what you were created to represent, because you are not ordinary. The first man that God approved of, that reflected God's plan as touching man, is Jesus. And so anybody who does not live to that standard have not really fulfilled destiny. Jesus was the first man that mirrored what God had in mind when he created man. And so anything that Jesus does and anything that cannot happen to Jesus should be your own experience. You do it and it cannot happen to you. So you came to model Christ to your generation. But for you to get there, you must understand the authority and the excellency of wisdom, and you must internalize it until you become it. If you don't understand it, if you don't internalize it, and if you don't become it, trust me, they will lay hands on you, you will be healed, you'll be sick again. They will prophesy to you, you will prosper, you will fail again. Your life will be a fluctuation. But when you begin to touch these things and you begin to walk in these things, you will become one that moves from one level of glory to another level of glory, from one level of power to another level of power, from one dimension to another dimension, and you become a theater through which men find God. This is the heritage of the believer.